Good morning, everybody. Wow. 7 people waiting here already by the time I jump on. I gotta quit. I gotta remember when I push buttons. Pops and the other guy. Anthony Hunt. Anthony Hunt called me the other guy. Hi, Anthony. Good morning. Good morning, B. Hendricks. The other guy. I'm the. What's up, Shy? D. Anderson, good morning. Ladrand. Good morning, Ladrand. I haven't said Ladrand's name in like 2 years. What's your name? My name is Brock. I'm Brock, Anthony. I'm sorry. Do I never say my name? I just kind of show up. Morning, everybody. Oh man, it's like I've never been. I feel like I haven't seen you guys since last Friday. Good morning, Sandman, Michael, Vegito, Herbie. No, it's all good, Anthony. Don't worry about it, my friend. Anthony, Healthy, Bill, Hager, The Chemical, Laura, Nerd, Mushroom, MDK with the emotes, because he knows I love the emotes. Jimmy Max, Morning with the Fist, love it. Free the Ancient Ones. I was gonna yell at you guys this morning. Dude, I had this like whole diatribe like all worked out in my head. I had everything figured out in I was like, just say this. Mean that. Don't forget to hit this point. Go back and hit that point again. Dude, I wrote this like persuasive speech. I wrote like an informative speech. And I wrote, well, you can't really write an improv speech. I guess, what's the other, starts with an E. I can't remember. You get like 5 minutes, you get like a half hour to write like a 2-minute speech. Really, speech isn't that hard. You can see. I don't have any of this planned. But you gotta hit the right points, which is, say good morning to everybody. Good morning, everybody. Give them all time to hit the like button. You've had time. We're at 28 people, 17 likes. Don't forget to hit the like button. Mention the subscription button. Subscribe, Anthony. That way you can learn my name. Eventually we hear it. Eventually. I try not to say it because, like, I don't like to cast spells against me. But I feel like saying my name is like casting a spell. These lights are really, I don't know, for some reason, coming after. I know you are, Anthony. Well, I don't know what you are. I'm hoping you are. I'm hoping everybody is. Big news today. What was I going to yell at you about? I don't remember. I remember. I just don't want to like make a big deal out of it anymore. I hear yelling outside. Oh no, they're working outside. That's right. That's right. We've got the smell of asphalt going on outside. They're laying a new street. So as soon as I step outside, boom, tar, asphalt right in my mouth. Big news today. Big news. I go in with Pops. And what Pops and I have been doing, we've been dabbing out. I've been getting dude. I know how to dab. Alright, I can dab. Alright. If you're like, hey, what the hell is this guy talking about dabs for? Isn't this like tea with like tea with Pops, like, doesn't he talk about shrooms? Doesn't he do the shrooms thing? I'm like, yeah, dude, I got shrooms too. I mean, I don't grow them necessarily. I got bluebirds. If you're wondering what bluebirds are, they're not quite like fully RX. Morning, RX. They're not completely like 3 pound like shrooms or whatnot, but they're myceliated spawn, and it's good for people that don't want to do shrooms, but they want to do shrooms. Blah blah blah. Go to thedetroitmushlab.net. So that's I don't like doing commercials. All right, and so I just trying to have fun. I don't want to give anybody a reason to get us in trouble. So I try to keep the commercials to a limit to a. Plus, I suck at commercials because everyone's like, "Oh, that's a commercial." Like the Detroit Mushlife.net. But if I did it in like a New England newsboy voice, today the boys from the war came home, all right, see, and they logged on to the computers, yeah. And they went on to thedetroitmushlab.net. That's THE, DetroitMushLab, .net. thedetroitmushlab.net. Like it just sounds in my head, that's exactly what I sound. thedetroitmushlab.net. Every time I say it. thedetroitmushlab.net. So dramatic. So go there. Go check out any of that. We've got stuff from CCS. Is he even here? Is CCS? Am I selling CCS's stuff and he's not here yet? Where the hell is CCS at? So I've been dabbing dads out. Dabbing pop. I've been dabbing my dad out for the last couple weeks. The old nectar collector's been collecting some nectar. And I clean it like every other day now because of like how just intense we both get. He goes hog. I mean, candy hog. Not the best way to do it. Maybe enjoy your hit. Maybe do that. So maybe actually care what you're smoking instead of telling me, yeah, I don't really care. I was told that yesterday. I was like trying to show it off to him. He's like, yeah, I don't really care. I go, yeah, no, I kind of want to see it first before it disappears. So that's how we smoke, you know what I'm saying? But big day today, big day. I go in, and what I do is I usually I put the torch and this down in front of Pops. It's on this little tray that I bought. I go, all right, Pops, here. It's like right in front of him, and I walk away. Because I don't like watching people smoke stuff. That's not true at all. I think the sexiest thing in the world is watching a lady smoke. Alright, that's just me. I'm not trying to be rude, crude yet. Alright, for tea. But oh my god, I could watch anybody dab. I think that's sexy. Anyhow, a lady, whatever. So I put this in front of Pops. I'm like, here, dude, just get after it. And then I walk away. This morning, I put this in front of him, and he goes, hey, maybe I don't want to smoke today. Dudes! I win! Maybe I shouldn't smoke today. I out-dabbed Dad. I did it. I out-smoked him. I got him. I did it. If I could high-five everybody, I did it. I don't know if I can handle any more dabs today. Oh boy. This dude. I walked down to the dab store yesterday, and the card reader's not working, so I'm on cash now, and I buy some new stuff with my money. I'm like, all right, man, let's just do this. Let's just go, put it down in front of him and walk away. You know what I mean? Boom! I picked up, what the hell is this? I don't know what it's ooze. It's not crazy glue. It's cheesecake. I picked up some cheesecake. I also picked up what I thought when I first got home. I was like, maybe this is, I think this is Blue Dream. No, it's crazy glue. This crazy glue is great. This stuff is amazing. Look at that. Look at that stuff. Is I don't want to tell anybody where I shop because it doesn't matter. All right. Weed is weed wherever you go. It's all about the pricing. Where I shop, the prices are lower, so that's good. So that was crazy glue. This is, what did I say this was? Oh boy, we got cheesecake. So this is cheesecake. Oh, you guys are big day, big dab day. We're gonna do a dab. We're gonna dab it up. RX. I'm gonna do a big dab. It's gonna take like a half hour. We'll get into the book. So that was cheesecake. I got a third one. Picked up a third one. All of these are mine to do today. That's why it's a big day. I outsmoked Dad. I made him walk away. I can't handle it today, buddy. I think I'm gonna have to take a break. Take a break? What are you, a weenie? Don't let him know that don't let him know. I didn't say that out loud. I didn't say that out loud. Get me in trouble again. Get me in trouble again. Friday was fun. Friday reminded me why I don't give stuff away. I really like not giving things away. This is getting back into the diatribe I had. So I'm just gonna do a big dab after I show you this new stuff that I got. This new stuff that I got, Dante's Inferno. We're gonna talk a little bit about it all. Dante's Inferno. Alright. No, nerd, I love giving stuff away, and I'll get to you. This is Dante's. This is what we're going to do a big dab of today. Instead of a dibble dabble, we're going to do a big dab. This is friggin' great. Dante's Inferno. It is stuff I held back. I came home yesterday and I was showing him. I was like, Pops, we got the cheesecake and we got the crazy glue. He's like, yeah, it's not really that big of a deal to me. I go, I know, I'm just trying to show it to you so that you know, so that I can see before it disappears, right? Like, and I go, and then here's the one I'm super interested in. Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno. This stuff is probably an indica, I guess. So when I say I don't like giving stuff away, it's not about the process of giving it away, all right? It's not about the shipping. It's not about the pricing. It's not about that. It's people complain about not getting free stuff a lot. I'm going to repeat that. People complain about not getting free stuff a lot. Also, I'm just going to put this, I was there Friday. Nobody won that I didn't say. You won. I'll say that. That's it. That's it. I was there. I watched the show. Okay, I was there. Nobody won that I didn't say won. These are all little things that Pops and I deal with when it comes to giving stuff away. He's a bit more magnanimous about it. He's a bit more about it than I am. Me, I'm like, I'm just gonna read a book for the last half hour of the show. That's how I'll deal with that. I never want to have to deal with people complaining about not getting free stuff. Nobody won that I didn't say won. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright? I try and run a fun show, and I try and get a little chaotic and, you know, and like a little loose. And I drop stories all the time because look at what I'm doing. But like, nobody won that I didn't say won. So, these are, I hate getting mad. I hate being like real. I want to keep doing these dabs things. I wish, you know, Tina Turner didn't happen, because then we could just like sing along to like System of a Down or whatever on a Monday and just get us going and whatnot. But now I gotta sit there for the whole weekend. I'm like, man, I got in trouble for doing something I didn't do. Over free stuff. And nobody even talks to me, is the thing. That's the other thing about this whole situation, is like, you're right, Anthony, you don't know who I am. Because like, I'm pretty quiet. Alright, I'm pretty quiet about all of this. We're still doing some crazy stuff around here, and I still am trying to like, figure out like if it's okay to be doing all this stuff. So I'm pretty quiet. I try and like, I've had my Instagram page for like 7 years. Pops has had his for like 7 months. Alright? People do some crazy stuff if you make noise. So I try and stay a little quiet. I try not to give anything away. I try not to be the arbiter of anybody's hopes, fears, or whatnot. Alright? But, you know, when you spin the wheel, and like you accidentally land on a name, even though you said you were going to keep spinning it anyways, you're like, alright, cool, we kept spinning it anyways. It's part of the show. You go back and watch it. The beauty of me being a host for this stuff is and the fact that I can't quite read everything that you guys are saying unless I specifically go down and make a note of reading what you guys are saying. I don't know if you guys are agreeing with me or not. It's a Monday. Try not to yell. Let's just do this big old dibble-dabble of Dante's Inferno. I'll pull the cards out. We'll do some cards. We'll have a good Monday. But I got that out of my system. Alright. Pops and I talk about this stuff all the time off camera. What are we gonna do? I don't know, but he's way better at it than I am. Big dab time. Here we go, folks. 3, 2. It's gonna be too hot still, but here we go. A good dab has like an undercurrent. There we go. A good dab has an undercurrent. Alright, guys. It's a Monday. Welcome back, everybody. TheDetroitMushLab.net. Go there, check out everything. Bluebirds are a little on the limited side, so don't. I'm not doing a commercial for Bluebirds, but we're back. What are we at? We're at 20? Yeah. Dude, Anthony, you and me. It's like Anthony's hosting the show. What's going on, Anthony? There's the cough. There's the cough. Anthony, it's good to see you here, man. Good morning, Mushmouth. Good morning, everybody. The coughs are kicking in now. Alright. Alright, we got the diatribe out. We got all the laughy out. And oh, they're creeper. Anthony, when I like to do a big dab of Reclaim every once in a while. And oh man, shush, Jesus Christ. When I do a big dab of the Reclaim, oh my god, I'm dead. Last Friday, yeah, right, Mushmouth, exactly. Last Friday, that second dab, man, that just gone. Jesus Christ, I want to read your cards. I don't know. I think I read your cards like once, JC. I want to read your cards. Is that cool? Is it cool if I read Jesus Christ's cards? Good morning, Mike Barbell. The perils of doing big dabs. Alright. Hager, no, I'm dying. Don't worry, Hager. Hager's like, I don't know how you did that. I would have been dead. Don't worry, I'm dying on the inside, alright? Kim Bolden says it's okay for me to read Jesus Christ's cards. Mike Barabo says it's fine. Did you take a nap? Yes, I did, Herbie, but it was a little bit later after so that was Blue Dream. It was a big dab of Blue Dream. And so, like, today was a big dab of Diablo. Dante's Inferno Diablo, which is based on the Inferno. So I'm just gonna call it Diablo now. Diablo 4 or whatever. So, speaking of, I should probably get that game, but I'm not a very big online gamer. Sandman and I have talked about a silly game of 7 Days to Die. Or like builder games, survival games. First person games. Maybe I can't dab. I don't know. If you're coughing like a champ after taking a dab, does that mean you can dab or you can't dab? There's a debate while I wash these cards for Jesus Christ. That's a question. That's a good question. I've always wondered. Like, if, let's say I was going to take a half-gram dab or a gram dab, right? And I don't cough. Or just any dab, and you don't cough. Right means your lungs are normal. Means you're doing okay. But like during the dab is what I'm saying. It's like during the dab. During the dab, like I can take the dab, and breathe it out. Do another breathe in. You know, do another suckery. God damn. and such. We're getting your cards right here, Jesus Christ. Thanks for letting me read your cards. But like afterwards, you can tell, you can see me. It's like coughing, you know. But during the dab, I'm fine. So, is it like during the dab then? My dabbing's been the new way for like 10 years, man. That's what they always say, Herbie. Herbie's like, just breathe in long, low and slow. Uh-huh. Sure. What are we having? Giving birth here? Come on, man. Lamaze? Nah, man. Don't do that while you're dabbing. Don't do, first off, awkward. Alright? Awkward. No Lamaze. Come on, man. Giving birth to a good high. That's a 3-pound high right there. That's a 3-pound, 2-ounce male stone high right there. Do a little. I can feel myself getting higher. Silliness. This is what we do on Mondays, Anthony. My name is Brock. There's this particular way of spelling it. It's not a big deal. I care, but I don't. But I do, but I don't. It's a good routine for me. But I don't. But I do, but I don't. We haven't even gotten names for the wheel yet. I'm probably just gonna like make up names, and then you're gonna be like, "Oh wow, I'm on the wheel." All right, Jesus Christ, here we go. We'll get names. We got the book to go. I'm really glad you all are here, and we're just. Some of you don't even talk, and you got me going on in the background, and I'm like, man, I hope I'm not killing your plans. Man, you know, like your kid. Some of you are watching me on TV. I'm like, wow. Can you imagine, like, someone, like, walking down the street, looking through your window and seeing me on their TV? And they're like, why the hell are they watching him on their TV? I was trying to catch the weather. You ever walk past the neighbor's window, you look through, and you're like, man, I wonder what the weather's going to be like. And you're, like, trying to watch their TV, see if maybe they're watching the news? We've never done that. Sorry, sir, can you switch it to the Weather Channel? Oh, were you taking a nap? I'm sorry, sir. It's on ESPN, right? Can you turn it to the Weather Channel? You have, Mike Barabell says. Daniel Cunningham says he worked for UPS. He looked for the weather every time they opened the door. I hear the news is going on in the background, ma'am. If you could please sign this. And also, is it gonna rain today, ma'am? I'm not a voyeur. I'm not a voyeur. I'm just wet. Because I didn't bring my parka. I didn't know. I looked in the wrong window. Alright, that was weird. Don't look in people's windows trying to figure out what the weather is like. Just go to the Weather Channel. Or weather.com. You just put weather in Google and it tells you what your weather is like based on your location. Leave people alone. Jesus Christ. I mean that as a person, not as an exclamatory. That's the word of today. Alright, Jesus. 1, 2, or 3. 30 years ago, Mike says, Mike, are you confessing? Quiet. Shh. Quiet. Mike. Don't confess. It was 30 years ago. We've got 3. Again, I hope your plants aren't dying. It's really the whole, like, people have me on in the background, and, or on their TVs. It's so silly to think about, like, they got me in their earbuds, and they're, like, slaving away at some leather machine, and, like, they're sharpening the blade right now. It's like, shh, 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 this fucking clown, shh, shh, shh. Is he ever gonna stop and just start reading the cards? Shh, shh, shh. Man, I wish I could do tarot. Shh, shh, shh. My mom did tarot. Shh, shh, shh. You know, all the while in the background, there I am just, like, jibber-jabbering away, nothing about nothing. Getting mad at people about nothing. Alright, Jesus Christ, there's the spiel. I do a then, now, and later spiel. 3 cards, then, now, and later. Whatever you want the cards to talk to you about. I like to use the book because it doesn't tell me anything. And eventually we're just going to make it up all together. Alright, so if you're ready for it, I'm ready for it. Here we go. Remember, placement means something. So it's an upside down death. That's Hitya Ed. Hitya Ed. 7 of Wands. You're in a fight. You're wielding a wand against 6 other wands. Stave, bow, staff, if you're Donatello. 6 of bow staffs. Oh man, I really in order to help expedite the process, I probably should mark on go that direction for wands on the book or whatever. Anyhow, 6 of bow staffs. A laurel horseman bears a staff adorned with laurel crowns. 7 of bow staffs. A young man on a craggy eminence brandishing... This is what happens, Jesus Christ, when you let me read your cards. I'm not even actually reading your real cards. 7, brandishing a staff. 6 other staves are raised towards him from below. Okay, I got it right. I know how to read this card. It is a card of valor, for on the surface 6 are attacking 1 who has, however, the vantage point. You got the high point for all you meme lovers. On the intellectual plane, it signifies discussion, wordy strife. You're talking down to people. In business, negotiations, war of trade, barter, competition. It is further a card of success, for the combatant is on the top and his enemies may be unable to reach him. You're the Highlander. You are the only one now. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ! You're the only one. You did it. You made it. You put up a good fight over whatever it is you want the cards are about to keep talking to you about. And who hasn't? I know I have. Just kicking everyone's ass. And maybe you don't want to. I always look at this as we're fighting each other with the same things. Look at fighting wands with wands. Oh, I hate fighting. It's a wearisome thing to fight things with things. I fight people with my words, and I win because they don't know what my words sound like. They've never heard those specific words. No, I remember one time I got into a fight with someone, and I called him a neophyte. Oh, did I trigger that person? They're like, "You're a neophyte!" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, I probably am." You're a neophyte. You know, just if you ever want to win a war with someone, call him a neophyte. That's from Vampire the Masquerade. What the hell? Words with words. If people knew better words than me, they're better at words than I am. A neophyte. Neophyte. Not even a real word. Vampire the Masquerade. What a dork. You're fighting words with words again, aren't you, Jesus Christ? Dork. Let's see what happens. Now. Leading up to now. Are you going to be hosting a YouTube show too? Page of Cups. Yeah, you probably are. Soon, it looks like Jesus Christ is going to have his own YouTube channel now. Call people a neophyte, and here you are. Page of Cups. Let's make sure I got that one right, though. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. Where? Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Jesus Christ. In Australia. A fair, pleasing, somewhat effeminate page of studious and intent aspect contemplates a fish rising from a cup. To look at him. We saw this guy 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that's me. That's us. Jesus Christ. Fishes and cups. Mm-hmm. Come on down every Monday! We'll yell at each other. We'll read some books about white men talking about Eastern mysticism. We'll do some dibble dabbles. We'll look at fishes and cups. We'll do cards. We're a page. I don't know if I'm effeminate. I have a nice butt. I got that. That's for sure. I used to have this joke where I would get myself in trouble. And so, like, anyhow, with my butt. And I'm trying to relate that to a fish in a cup. Fight words with words. And you become a guy that's looking for fishes and cups. You and me, my friend. It's like you and I are having this reading together. Fighting words with words. They're just words. Throwing money at stuff. Well, no, that's money. It's different. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, so here we are. We're being jerks. We're being like funny jerks, though. People are like, man, I'd really like to have that jerk on a shelf. If jerk on a shelf is a thing, I'd be on your shelf. That's for sure. Rude, crude, and on your TV right now. Someone's looking for the weather report. It's going to be cloudy, friend. It's going to be cloudy. And hot, probably, wherever you are. Except for wherever it's raining. Jesus Christ, it's cold where you are. You're the only person suffering from frostbite. The rest of us are suffering from wax museum, fishes and cups, leading us to what's going to happen, what's coming of this, what to do about all of this, Jesus Christ, in Australia, frostbite, wax museum up here. Reversed 8 of bow staffs. Reversed 8 of bow staffs. We can look at these like arrows, I think. If I'm getting this card correct, I think this is like arrows coming in at us. We're gonna get our ass kicked. 8 of wands. The card represents motion through. Oh, okay. No, it's not arrows. No, we're fine. It's fine. The card represents motion through the immovable. We're actually doing great with this card. A flight of wands through an open country. but it's upside down. We'll deal with it. Let's figure this out. Right side up, activity in undertakings, the path of activity, swiftness as that of an express messenger. We might go somewhere. Great haste, great hope, speed towards an end which promises assured felicity, but it's upside down. Let's hope that felicity isn't like lascivious or whatever that word is. That which is on the move, also the arrows of love, but they're upside down. Arrows of jealousy, internal dispute, stingings of conscience, quarrels. We're going to keep being jerks. It's going to be great. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep doing whatever it is that we're doing. Jesus Christ, are you moving? Are you moving some? I'm not moving. You know how far I'm going to go? To the couch. That's as far as I'm going after the show. Alright, I might go back into the house and go tell Pops I did okay today. Alright? I did okay today. That's all. Today, it's just like, where the hell are you going to go? Upside down wands. Upside down 8 of wands says, where the hell do you think you are going to go? Just chill out. You're fine. You go anywhere, you're just going to get your ass in trouble again. You're just going to get mad about giving away free stuff. Chill out. Keep looking at your fishes and bowls. Speaking of bowls, it's a little bit of a dibble-dabble time, and then we'll get into the book, alright? Jesus Christ, thank you for letting me read your cards. Mike Burble, I got you, my friend. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. I think you guys are great. You guys are like poking, you're feeding the bear when it comes to me and these silly cards. Alright? You're feeding the bear. No, I'm not. I'm not mad at giving away free stuff. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. All of that's a joke. Speaking of free stuff, speaking of getting you on the wheel, let's get some names. How are we going to figure out the names? We're going to do some questions about me. And then the first person to come up with the answer to the questions about me, we'll get you on the wheel. First question. I like college football. What was my first college football team? I saw them. They were my first college football game. Who is my first college football team? We got UCLA. Legos. The answer is not Legos free. You stop it. We got the Mud Dogs. We got Alabama. We got the Wolverines. We got the Chefs. I like that. That's a good reference, Mark. Super good reference. I like that. It's one of my favorite commercials of all time. We got Dartmouth. We got Colorado. Jesus Christ, Lean on Me. Oh, man, I love it too. We got Michigan State from D. Anderson. Someone would have guessed Wolverines. We got Colorado. This is somewhere where I lived, that's for sure. We got the Cornhuskers. That's my second first favorite team. Good morning to you, MVP. We got the Longhorns. Mark, you can go, you can leave now. I'll never be afraid. No. It's not the Longhorns. So we got the Detroit Giants, Mike Barbell says. Mike, I don't think that's an actual team. College football, my friend. I understand it's Detroit. Detroit is a city. We've got the Wisconsin State Cougars. No, we got Michigan State. We've got Good Morning MVP. The University of MVP. No, I'm kidding. We've got the Golden Gophers from A Healthy Green. We've got Lost Track of Time. We've got the Steelers. No, it's not. We've got Michigan. Sharon Sparks says. Let me think. It's a four-legged animal, right, Derek Anderson? I get it, right? It's a four-legged animal. We'll just there we go. That's what you do when you're in the stance. That's the dumbest. All right, healthy. We got cat. We got hog. I get it. There you go, healthy. The Razorbacks. Healthy got it right before you, Herbie. Healthy got it right there. It's almost the Lions. We've got healthy with the Razorbacks. We've got Arkansas Razorbacks. Sorry, Derek. I thought that was going to be a better question. Healthy grow. Is that right? Healthy clean. Healthy green. Healthy green. Nice job. I bring that up because college football is starting up in like a month. I'm happy. All these commercials about like NFL starting, whatever. I love college ball. I really do. I love college ball. Fell in love with the Huskers back in like '93 when they were right on the precipice of like the best season of any. They were the best team in college football history. Was the 1994 Nebraska Cornhuskers. You can debate me, but you'll lose. All right. Healthy green. I'm going to get you on the wheel. And what I mean by on the wheel is hush up, Hager, with the SEC. All right, I like Auburn. Auburn's my team. When they won the championship and they had Cam Newton, I like Auburn. Auburn's my SEC team. Michigan's my Big Ten team. Even with the Huskers being in the Big Ten, like I love the Huskers and I'm always going to root for the Huskers and I bleed red. But like it's good to see Michigan being the champs of at least the Big Ten. I love the Wolverines. So it's weird to have the Nebraska and the Wolverines in the same whatever. But I love it all. It's a lot of fun. I hate Texas. I always have. I don't mean that in like kind of like a joking way either. I mean like I don't think we actually beat Texas in any kind of a meaningful way, Nebraska, and it was like a heartbreak the entire time. And so it's like, you know what? I'm never gonna like you guys. Okay? Vince Young was the closest that I came to like maybe giving Texas some credit, and then it turns out Vince Young really sucked. So that was a lot of fun to watch him fall apart in the NFL. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I don't have to try. I don't have to try and care. So let's Remember last week when I reread an entire section and Herbie didn't tell me? And everyone's like, ha 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 ha, Herbie got it, Herbie was right. I think, isn't that what was going on? Herbie? Isn't that what happened? I read an entire section. Herbie's like, yeah, no, he read that. He read that last week. No, I know, Herbie. It's not you. It's not you. I did read an entire section again, over again. I'm just poking fun at people just to see if they respond, Herbie. That's all. I promise. You didn't do anything. Alright? You didn't do anything. We're going to go over that section. We're going to go over the section that I didn't finish. We're going to start that section again, and we're going to do that. All right? This section, that far off divine event. All right? Remember, we've been reading the book Become What You Are. Become What You Are, by Alan Watts. We've been reading this book for a couple weeks now. Alright. Ooh, we're gonna dab. Did I not dibble dabble? Maybe I don't need to dibble dabble. That far off divine event. I know it's a repeat. We didn't finish this one because I had that phone call. Remember? I was like, oh, remember everybody? I had that phone call, so let's finish this one. So we're... It did. They always do, though. Alright, let's dibble dabble real quick. He still is an amazing guy. I love it when people are like, oh man, that guy was great. Yeah, he still is. We got him on YouTube. Young people are like, oh man, wouldn't it be great to go see him talk? Yeah, you can. Just watch the video. Dibble dabble time. Alright, everybody, cool. I gotta go to the library today. I got books to take back. And then I go get butane. I gotta be responsible today. So yesterday I came home and I brought the Dante's Inferno back, smoked some of that, dropped me out a little bit. I mean, I fat dabbed it yesterday. And then I smoked a little bit of this cheesecake. Woo! Good stuff. And it's really funny because you're like, I don't know if these dabs are really doing anything. I don't know if they really affect me or not, you know? Like, do they have... Isn't it all the same thing, you know? I even had that stupid thought in my head. I've been smoking this for years, and I know that it's not true. No, they're different. Way different. So yesterday, I'm smoking, and you're going to be like, why aren't you going to smoke the other one? Because of the story. But yesterday I was smoking, and I was like really tired, but I had to get up and go do some stuff. And so I took a dab of the crazy glue, and holy buckets, did I wake up. But it wasn't a super sativa. So, crazy. This cheesecake hybrid indica, if anybody's asking or wondering or really cares. So, let's do this. Yeah, get your dabbing stuff together and let's dab. We've got 3 of these to go, okay? 3 of these. That's 1. And I like to hold them in. Oh, that tastes so good. That's 2. Man, that tastes really good. Cheesecake, everybody. That actually tastes like freaking cheesecake. That is insane. One more. Wow. Cheesecake. If you give it a minute, it actually tastes like friggin' cheesecake. Whew! Okay, everybody, let's get to this book before I forget again. Oh, okay. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning out. Thanks for having me on your TVs. I'll tell you the weather in a couple of minutes. We got another 15 minutes of reading here. Alright? Thanks for sticking around. We'll zoom out. We'll scroll out after I get done with this reading. So we're just gonna power through it. Alright? I love you all. Alright? Weather in 15. That far-off divine event. What is it that Tennyson described as that far-off divine event to which all creation moves? In mystical and occult philosophy, I'm on the Oculus. That's awkward. Oh my god, am I that close? Man, mushmouth. Woo! To which all creation moves. In mystical and occult philosophy, it is the return of all individual things to the divine source from which they originally came. An event which Hindu cosmology places at the end of a stupendous period of time called a Mahamanvantara, or a great manifestation. They should just say a great manifestation of Brahman. For according to Hindu and theosophical teachings, universal activity is a succession of the days and nights of Brahman, the outbreathings and inbreathings of the one reality of life. Oh my god. Ooh, I hope you're not like high. Whose name is derived from the Sanskrit brih, from which our own word breath is also descended. Modern science has now begun to think of time in somewhat the same terms as the ancient Hindus, for they measured these days and nights of Brahman by groups of kalpas, a kalpa being a mere 4.32 billion years. Now, if these things are true, the ordinary man or woman has to accept them rather much on faith. And because it is difficult, if not impossible, for ordinary people to test their verity, and because the periods of time involved are past imagining, it will be asked whether such ideas are of the remotest practical value. For the events of which we are speaking are certainly divine and undoubtedly far off, and it may seem that the ancient Hindus were indulging in idle speculations for want of anything better to do. For us, the difficulty of this Hindu conception of the far-off divine event, meaning, are you friggin' telling me I gotta wait 4.32 billion more years for another big thing to change? And you want me to care? What? For us, the difficulty of this Hindu conception of the far-off divine event, when all things shall again become one with Brahman, is that, taken at its face value, it makes the soul despair. 4.32 billion friggin' years For not only does so terrifying a period of time lie between now and the final resting of the universe in divine bliss, but the doctrine also goes on to say that eventually the universe will return again into a manifestation to another and another and another repetition of the whole process ad infinitum. It's true. Maybe. It is important to remember, however, that the ancient teachers of these doctrines often described cosmological processes in terms of time simply for the sake of explanation, whereas they should actually be understood in terms of eternity. In this sense, eternity is not just everlasting time, eternity is beyond time. It is now. The days and nights of Brahman are spread out in time in rather the same way as a ball of thread an inch in diameter is unrolled to the length of 100 yards. Its real state resembles the ball, but to be presented to the human mind, it has to be unrolled. I'm losing my mind. I'm really high. For our idea of time is spatial, because I'm seeing all this. It has length, which is a spatial dimension, but eternity has no length. And the nearest thing to it in our experience is what we call the present moment. It cannot be measured, but it is always here. The quantum physics of metaphysics. Okay! The value of this Hindu idea becomes apparent when we think of it in this way. God damn, Alan. For it means that the far-off divine event is not just millions of years in the future, it is now. At this moment, the universe is both manifested as a collection of separate individual things, and at the same time, each of these things retains absolute unity and identity with its divine source. We're all the universe, no matter what we do. The object of Hindu, and for that matter of almost all Asian Eastern religions, is to awaken in man the realization of this unity and identity. In Hinduism, this realization is called moksha, or kaivalya. In Buddhism, nirvana, and it is astonishing how seldom the West achieves any real understanding of what this condition of the spirit involves. The old 19th century idea that nirvana meant simply oblivion is now generally discredited, but some of the conceptions have taken its place, that have taken its place are almost as fantastic. Certain allowances for this misunderstanding must be made, for just as in the West there are mature and immature conceptions of Christianity, so in the East there are mature and immature conceptions of Hinduism and Buddhism. In fact, even some of the canonical scriptures of the East are just as overlaid with the interpolated comments of scribes as the Bible, even more so in the Buddhist scriptures. It is therefore quite common to find moksha or nirvana described as a type of trance condition in which all sense of the separate forms and objects of the universe has vanished, to be replaced by a state of infinite consciousness, into which the individual becomes absorbed, even though his physical body may continue to live on. That's a lot of magic. If he ever returns out of this trance condition, it remains always in the back of his mind. The things around him seem like the insubstantial shadows of a dream, for life, like a dome of many-colored glass, stains the white radiance of eternity till death tramples it to fragments. We've read this before. We're going to finish it. At death, he merges his individuality forever into infinitude, unless he wishes to return again to the earth in order to teach Dharma, the law, to men, reading books. I'm just a returned soul. But one of the principal mistakes of Western interpretations of Asian thought is to equate Brahman with the infinite, and the realization of one's identity with Brahman as a change from finite to infinite consciousness. It is well to remember the pertinent words of the Isa Upanishad. In darkness are they who worship the world alone, but in greatest darkness are they who worship the infinite alone. By a knowledge of the former, we are saved from death. By a knowledge of the latter, we are preserved to immortality. At least you get to not die. Can you imagine, like, learning about the infinite before learning about how, like, you can change yourself? Oh, man, now you're infinitely you? 4.32 billion years of you being you. I was in a horror house one time. Haunted house, whatever the hell you want to call it. And there was this quick little, like, stop fortune teller lady. She grabs my hand. I'm doing this because I gotta take a drink. My mouth is. We'll get through this part, but I want to tell the story real quick. This lady, she goes, "You're gonna go for a trip," and it's true. I had like a ticket. I was going somewhere like a month from then. I was like, "Oh, you got me there." And then she goes, "And you're gonna live to be 100 years." I was like, "That's the most frightening thing ever, lady. What do you mean 100 years? I got 80 more years." How old was I? 30-ish? I got 70 more years of this to go? Holy crap! The highest Hindu... I was scared shitless. The highest Hindu... I screamed the entire way out of the house. No! Let me die! Bears the name Advaita, which is the principle of non-duality. Meaning that Brahman is that to which nothing can be opposed as long as opposed to short. Oh, okay. I remember having... Meaning that Brahman is that to which nothing can be opposed as long as opposed to short, light to dark, pleasure to pain, positive to negative, and infinite to finite. Okay. This also is a cardinal principle of Mahayana Buddhism, from which it is clear that neither in Hinduism or Buddhism can it be said that the highest spiritual attainment is to become merged into any kind of infinitude. Seriously, I ran. Man realizes his identity with Brahman. In other words, one cannot say that nirvana is infinite and not finite, or vice versa, or even that it is a consciousness of unity and not diversity. Here again is an Asian conception which is little understood in the West, for it is often thought that the supreme universal reality of Hinduism and Buddhism has the quality of oneness as distinct from manyness, and that realization is the knowledge that the forms and objects of the universe are in fact one, even though they appear to be many. Their seeming diversity is said to be an illusion, Maya, which the wise man will overcome. But this reality is not quite one in the sense we give to the word. To use a Vedantic expression, reality is one without a second. Woo, that's good. I like that. In the ordinary way, the idea of one immediately suggests the idea of many or of none, the individuation of. For the moment you have the concept of nothing, you also have the concept of something. While in the same way, we could not entertain the idea of many things without that of one thing. Okay, Alan. The reason for this is that the idea of oneness belongs to the multitudinous, I said that word, pairs of opposites, Dvandva, of which life is composed. For one suggests many, just as long suggests short. Oh God, there it is again. The two concepts are mutually essential, and the one can only be known by means of the other, right? Pleasure for pain. You can only know pleasure if you have pain. If you need pleasure, then you're going to have pain. If that's how you want to see things, I guess. But Brahman, or reality, is beyond opposites. Okay, alright. Being that which does not require distinction for its existence. There is no pleasure. There is no pain. There is. Woo. Don't do the spoon. There is no spoon. There is. Oh God, okay. For Brahman is all things. I did it before he did it. I did it before Alan. I love reading what Alan, like, as his next sentence, which is always like the next, like my heckle. And he's like, yeah, that's what I was about to say, asshole. For Brahman is all things. This world we see around us, together with our consciousness and the thoughts in our minds and the feelings in our hearts. To see Brahman, we, turn the page, have to just look with our eyes. For Brahman is nothing other than than what we are beholding at this moment. What's the universe? Whatever you can think it can be, I guess. So it's like, okay. So what, you ask? At the moment I'm beholding a book. Is that anything to get excited about? I am. You're watching a YouTube video. Is that anything to get excited about? Should I just feel uplifted and spiritually enlightened just because this book is Brahman? I don't see anything divine and mighty about this collection of paper and printer's ink or a YouTube video. In view of this, it will also be asked, what is the difference between a sage and an ordinary ignorant man? I am an ordinary ignorant man. We are accustomed to believe that a sage or a mystic is one who beholds God or Brahman in all things. But if Brahman is all things, surely an ordinary ignorant man, in seeing them, is doing no less than the sage. This is perfectly true. But the difference between the sage and the ordinary man is that the latter fails to realize it. I don't know that I'm reading the book. The reason is that because there is nothing apart from Brahman, Brahman cannot be seen in quite the ordinary way. To see things, we must be able to distinguish them. No, I'm reading the book. Which means that we must be able to separate them from the other things or from ourselves. I'm reading the book. But with Brahman, this cannot be done. For when you look at this book, Brahman is... Oh my God, Alan. Brahman is looking at Brahman. He knows that I'm saying to myself, I'm reading the book. We have, therefore, to consider how the sage comes to understand this, and in what way this understanding is of practical value. Good night. Naturally, the sage does not understand it only conceptually. Okay. For him, it is not just an intellectual idea. Alright, we're not here to figure out how we can put it into proper definitions, even though we've spent chapters on chapters on chapters on figuring out proper definitions, Alan. As that space is curved. A mathematician may only be able to prove in theory that space is curved, but he cannot see it curved with his eyes. And thus the knowledge is for him purely conceptual and makes no difference to his ordinary behavior. He does not start to walk in curves. Oh, okay. Eventually, what's the Society for Silly Walks? Monty Python? Is that what we're getting at? Is this a Monty Python skit going on? Keep your dead birds to yourself, Elon. He does not... I did that. He does not start to walk in curves. And unless he is absent-minded in the way of someone of his kind, he does not find it impossible to go from San Francisco to New York without going through Mexico City. Well, for the sage, the knowledge of his identity with Brahman is of immense practical importance. I have no idea what I just read. It's great. He knows it as well, and I think I said that the last time I read that too, as well and as fully as he knows that he is alive, which means I am an ordinary ignorant man. Thank you. But this certainly does not mean that in place of himself, other people, houses, stars, hills, and trees he sees, a formless, all-pervasive, and infinite luminosity, which seems to be some people's idea of the finite reality, the Matrix. Remember when Neo's looking around and it's the green stuff falling, it's the Matrix? That's kind of what we're getting at here. If such a state of consciousness were possible, it would still be dualistic, because it's still black and green. You're still seeing the little forms creating the Matrix, involving an utter difference between the reality and the ordinary world. Well, it should rather be said that he feels Brahman, the force of the universe at work in everything he does, thinks, and feels, and this gives a powerful and liberating impulse to his spirit. For he feels free and delivered, which is the precise meaning of Kaivalya. He is freed from himself, which is the only thing that ever bound anyone, because he has to let himself go. You gotta let yourself go. You don't belong here. You're supposed to be in the universe. The unenlightened man keeps a tight hold on himself because he is afraid of losing himself. He can trust neither circumstances nor his own human nature. I'm dead in 3 days. By myself. He is terrified of being genuine. Rude and crude on the YouTube. Of accepting himself as he is, and tries to deceive himself in the belief that he is as he wishes to be. A sage. I'm a sage. But these are the wishes, the desires that bind him, and it was such desires as these that the Buddha described as the cause of human misery. Suckers. People imagine that letting themselves go would have disastrous results, trusting neither circumstances nor themselves, which together make up life. They are forever interfering and trying to make their own souls and the world conform with preconceived patterns. Remember in the last section, we have, like, if we just, like, figure out the right way to act. This interference is simply the attempt of the ego to dominate life. But when you see that all such attempts are fruitless, and when you relax the fear-born resistance to life in yourself and around you, which is called egoism, you realize the freedom of union with Brahman, the in and out, the being, the is. In fact, you have always had this freedom, for the state of union with Brahman can neither be attained nor lost. All men and all things have it in spite of themselves. It can only be realized, which is to say, made real to you, by letting life live you for a while, instead of trying to make yourself live life. Get that saddle on your back. Why don't you go eat some hay? Go be a horse. You will soon reach the point where you will be unable to tell whether your thoughts and feelings are your own, or whether life put them into you. For the distinction between yourself and life will have disappeared. If the truth be known, there never was any distinction, save in our imaginations. This is called union with Brahman. For he that loseth his life shall find it. In the Christian parable way, you gotta be born again, I guess, right? But we kind of don't want to be born back into humanity. We kind of want to just, like, let this all go. Go into that yellow, or whatever it is, the other life, with the next round of... Next. What's the next thing? The samsara. The thing. Hold on. The samsara. So it's like the primordial animals and such. People that like the ooze. And then you've got out here, which you've got humans, and even gods and angels, like demons and angels. We're all part of the samsara. We're all part of the cycle. We're all trying to get out of the, we're all trying to, just be a part of. Just be is. Alright? And we're all trying to break out of this circle. Like, everything's eating itself. Everything's just like, all part of this circle cycle. And out here are all the things that we pay attention to that keep us stuck in the circle. All the different little, like, imaginations, all the different little fantasies, all the different little things that we can come up with. Oh man, I'm gonna get out this direction of the circle. Maybe you got a house. That's where your house is. Oh, okay, the house keeps you in the circle there. Alright, that's fine. Well, maybe I'll get out the circle there if I'm a god or I'm a demon. I'll get out here. Nope, you got the birth of a star to go pay attention to. Oh, crap. All right, there we go. And we're all getting cycled back into being humans again, back into gods and demons again, all because we're getting stuck by all these little things that we're paying attention to instead of just is. That's what samsara is. It's the cycle of everything. It's what we're all stuck in. It's if you see like movies where you just what's one of my favorites, Into the Void. Have you ever seen the movie Into the Void? We're at 84. we're gonna close down soon. Give me some emotes if anybody's ever seen the movie Into the Void. It's all about the Tibetan Book of the Dead, I think. But it's like, you have Mike. It's a good movie. I saw that on 6 hits. Oh boy. Alright. Into the Void. I saw that on 6 hits of Alphabet. Oh my god. There was a moment, like, when the medical, I'll just say that, when the medical procedure happens, my brain blipped out, like, bleep, and blipped right back in. And I came right back in, and I was like, whoa. Where did I go? Yeah, it was like, bloop, and I realized after the whole experience that was my brain going, you're not going to pay too much attention to what you just saw. You're fine. You're fine. You shush, Mike Baraball. I got one more to drink, I think. So, I'm going to finish this. And, but Into the Void, that movie, I bring that up because it's all about cycles. And so, like, oh man, I can hear it. The everything is a cycle, like the birth and death, and trying to escape the cycle, and just being okay with just like, that's a movie to watch and a half when you're on 6 hits of, oh my god. Herbie, I drink water, everybody, I promise you. Okay, who do we have on the wheel? Who did we get on the wheel? We have Healthy Green. Did I get anybody else? Healthy Green is on the wheel, right? Alan, Pops is feeling better. He's feeling better. He's feeling better. Did I just... We got no one else, that's it? Alright, Alan, hold on. Let me go grab some water real quick so I can shush free real quick. And then, Wheel, Doctor, right? What's going on? No, he's feeling great. Hold on. Let me go grab some water here real quick. God damn it. I have it here. Where is it? Oh, I know I have it here. What the heck? There it is. I found it. It's right here. It's not down there. I promise you. It's right here, freak. I drank it this morning. I woke up this morning. Alright? Here, I got water. We're drinking water. Free, you're on the wheel. That's how you want to get on the wheel, Free, huh? Just badger me about water in front of everybody. Make me feel bad about not drinking water. You just want to do it. Okay, let's get you on the wheel. So we got our Healthy Green, and we got Free. I gotta get one more. I got one more that I gotta. Who the hell's gonna be on the let me think. Hold on. I have a snack. I have a snack on my TV stand. What is it? What's the snack? Free. We got Healthy Green and we got Free. What's my... Oh, okay, on Friday, Doctor... I'm sorry. On Friday, Pops does like a big giveaway. And you'll get like a We've got Skittles. We got Ring Dings. 1 second. We got Coffee Cake. We got Cheetos Candy Bar. We missed the Avantras. We got Mike. Mike's not on there, but he is a good treat. We got M&M's. We got Dots. We got Twinkies. We got chips. We got gummies. We got Doritos. We got Fritos. We got Will. Almost. We got Sweet. We got. Oh my. Hold on. We can squeeze threes in this one, and we used to do it on the Titanic. Yeah, absolutely. Jesus Christ. Reese's Cup, water, Doritos, High Moonshine, a Starburst, half a sandwich, gummy cherries, Good and Plenty's, Dibble Dabble, Nutter Butters, a Danish 3 pizza rolls, chips, Haribo's. Okay, I got it. A joint, Tootsie Rolls, salt and vinegar chips, Dingleberries, that's gross, clean grow. Baby Ruth, I don't like Baby Ruth. I don't know why. It's just something about the combination of like the caramel, the nuts, and the chocolate. I just don't. I don't know why, Kimberly. Blue Dream, Fruit by the Foot, Mambo Water, Hershey's, a Blunt Roach, and a Percocet. I need that, actually. A Percocet would be great. Shroomies, Circus Peanuts, Deviled Eggs, Leftover Rights, Tacos. Man, you guys are making me really hungry. Candy corn, don't drink that fish poop in that stuff. Twinkies, Butterfingers, Sticky Icky, Granola Bar, Chicken Wings, Milky Way, Fried Pickles, Now or Later's, Gushers, Twin Bait, JCBB, Ladran, Ding Dong, Snickers, but I can't believe anybody hasn't said it yet. Three Musketeers, Blue Dream, Choco Taco is I think what you meant to say. Street Glide. Oreos, Nutrageous, High Chews, Candy Corn. Seriously, don't you have some widening to do? A bit of honey, Twix, Three Musketeers, Wiring, Sunflower Seeds, Taquitos. I love it. Pop-Tarts, Chocolate Chip. No one has guessed this. This is really hilarious. You're going to be like, what the hell? Pringles, chips, Ho-Hos, and NWB, gummies, nerds, Chips Ahoy, Twizzlers, pumpkin seeds, donuts, cereal, fried green tomatoes, Reese's Pieces, Red Finds, a Payday, Funyuns, Cowtails, Pork Rinds, Barbecue, Butterfinger, you don't have to be that specific, Mountain Dew, Toddler Stone, Mountain Dew, Slim Jim, Klondike Bar, Mounds, Recans, Puerto Ricans, I don't know, Tic Tacs, Nut Rate, no one has it. Oh my god. Alternator, if I have to get salty about this, loaded baked potatoes, Payday, that's the clue. Now and Later's, Ring Pops, Peeps, Strawberry Shortcake, Sunflower Seeds, Takis, Broccoli and Cheddar, Doritos, Charleston Chews, Oreos, Reese's, Taffy, Pop Rocks, Orange Slices, Swedish Fish, Pink Marshmallow Thingies, Onion Rings, Fruit, Nutter Butters, Pistachios, Starburst, Honey Buns, Cupcakes, Gummy Bears, Heath Bar, Brownies, Sauce Peanut Cups, a Jesus Pamphlet, M&M's, Donuts, Reese's, Toast, Score. Oh man, I'm gonna have to take a dip of Score after this. I mean, Score, a Duck's Foot, Jerky cereal, Cheetos, half a ham sandwich. I feel like half a ham sandwich right now in BP. Cake, yogurt, Heath, High Chew sandwich, cobbler, peanut butter cup. I swear to God, I gave a hint. Niffer Mama, almond roca, beef jerky, Debbie's cakes, beef jerky. This is ridiculous, y'all. Pretzels! 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 It's pretzels. It's pretzels. Kim Bolden with pretzels. Just to show you, I haven't moved. Just to show you, it's friggin' pretzels. Okay? Pretzels. Kim Bolden with the pretzels. Good night. Good night. Oh my God. You guys. I gotta get Skittles next time I do that. Man. Does nobody eat pretzels? Am I the only one? God. Yeah, everybody likes snack games. Man, I'm way over time, Mushmouth, or I would do a big ass dab. I would. Right? There's no... Who like... Whatever, let's just do a big ass dab. We're just gonna do all the dab now. And if you're gonna stick around and watch me do the dab, then let's, you can stick around and watch me do the dab. Alright? And then I'll scroll everybody out, okay? And then, because I didn't know Streetglide was here. Hi, Streetglide. Streetglide's like, dude, I'm laughing my ass off at this whole thing. Yeah, me too, Streetglide. Me too. Fat dab is what I'm supposed to say. Fat dab. I'm not supposed to say big ass dab. It's uncouth. It's improper. Alright. Water. I got water here. So. Stop yelling at you guys. I'm done yelling. Fat dab. A fat dab. Alright, everybody, let's just do this. Let's do this dab real quick. And we'll get the hell out of here. Alright, it's been a great Monday. Alright. I also figured out this weekend, I rewatched a lot of Larry the Cable Guy, and that's where I get my alright from. I'm like, let's just do this. Alright, here we go. That's a total Midwestern thing, I guess. Isn't it? Anybody else do that? Alright, here we go. Or you make some, big point, you're like, alright. Okay, so this one is the cheesecake. No, this is that's not true. That's not true. The crazy glue. So, is that a Midwestern thing? Do the alright? Make a point. Let's do this, alright? I never say get her done though. I don't know why he says get her done. I don't remember the origin of that. I was there. He's Nebraskan. He was originally from Nebraska. Larry the Cable Guy. A little bit of knowledge for you there, if you didn't know that. He wears a Nebraska hat all the time. He almost kind of like came up with the old, not duck hat, but like the camo hat for Nebraska. Like everybody was like, "Who's this Larry the Cable Guy?" And then we're all like, "Oh, he's ours." If you're from Nebraska, and so he was like, "Yeah, I really like wearing camo hats." And so we're like, "Can you wear a Nebraska hat?" And he's like, "Yeah, if it's camo." I'm like, all right, I guess we're gonna have to come up with a camo hat then. So here we go. I should have been doing the whole thing, telling that story and heating this up at the same time. I gotta clean this bowl, this bucket. So, and I gotta go to the library today, take my books back, buy some more butane on the way home. Using this torch to try and do dabs, man, do I run through some butane. Woo-wee. Good thing it's relatively cheap, but man. It's a good thing they're good dabs, too. It's been a fun Monday. Thanks everybody. We got Healthy Green on the board, on the wheel. We got Free, you're on the wheel. And we got Kim Bolden with pretzels. Alright. I'm gonna let Pops know. Alright. There it is. Alright. God damn it. Alright. Alright. I love y'all. Let's scroll this out. Let's just go home. Let's just go home. Let's just go home, everybody, okay? Sit on her! What do you... How late are you, Sid? Let's just go home, everybody. Alright? Scroll me out. It's been a great day. Anthony, it's good to see you. Mike Barabal, yeah, have a great... I'm going to start coughing while everybody scrolls out. Holly, have a great day. Aaron, where the hell have you been, Aaron? Have a great day. RX, bye. Oh, there it comes. Mushmouth, where'd all the smoke go? Oh, God damn it. Nerd, love you folks. Been a lot of fun. Healthy, have a great day. Niffer, have a great day. Daniel, have a great day. Vegas, oh my God. Bill D, peace to you. Seriously, Bill, love you, man. Captain Cannabinoid, have a great one. Herbie, have a great day. Dr. Grizzly, I hope you understand the wheel thing. Come back tomorrow and Pops will do better ways of getting people on the board. Oh man, I'm dying. Derek Anderson, have a great day. Mike Barabal, have a great day. Holly M. Marshmouth, MVP, Kim Bolden. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. I can't even read your stuff. Oh man, Anthony. Jesus Christ. Mike, Mark Zamaron, MVP, Daniel, Mushmouth. I hate you so much, Mush. Not in any kind of like a bad way, but not in like but in kind of like that. I hope you live to be 100 too, as well. Herbie, peace and love, Ladran, Mike Whereabout, Mary Michael, Jesus Christ, oh, I'm gonna cough. Free, I'm gonna drink, I promise you. Clean Grow, Saska Mojo, Mushmouth, Sid Hunter, Kim, Paige, Mike, MB, Derek, Mike, Mark, Mushmouth, Herbie, Laura, you two, have a great day, Laura. Mushmouth, brother, hey, no, it's whatever, right? Mark, and Jesus Christ, and, Doctor, and Mike, and Kimberly, and I love you all. Okay, here we go. I love you. Remember, you give a hug. Get a hug back.